LAUSD being as large as it is, of course, so many students, it's really hard to get, a lot of things done in LAUSD, but they're doing a huge job, working extremely hard as they can.
There was a change in policy in LAUSD where all students are now required to take A through G requirements. So theoretically, they're all going to be eligible to apply to a four-year institution, but the way that plays out, differs.
I work with lots of counselors, and I feel not sorry for them, but they've been put in a position where they're definitely overburdened. I'll say it that way. Once again, they have a student-to-counselor ratio of 700 kids, and that's an average throughout the state. Some are much lower, some are much higher.
Most schools just automatically assume something's wrong. You have to know the kid for her, not for who everyone else say who she is. For me, it depends on whether my counselor looks like me or she doesn't. Sometimes I'll ask her something and she'll say, well, I don't think the university is for you. And then that upsets me. What do you mean you don't think it's for me? A university is for anyone who puts their mind to it, who wants to go. Where they judge you, well, your grades look like this last semester, you can't get into this college. And I don't like the word I can't. Just say it needs work. You never know who's sitting in front of you or who you're talking to. I might be the next mayor for all you know. So don't ever sell any of your students short and tell them they can't.
A lot of times I work with parents that are very low income. The students are first generation. They don't know the process. Many of the parents have not gone to college in some cases themselves. So they need to understand how important it is.
For every family it's different. So, sometimes depending on what that family needs from the parent, depending on what the parents know, maybe just them knowing how to do the process, like what is the actual process for college, financial aid, how does that work? So a lot of times our questions are kind of within that scope.
They don't tell you the flip side to college. They don't tell you your first year is going to be the roughest year. They don't tell you that, books and stuff are expensive. They just tell you you're going to get in. They don't tell you how hard it is to get in, how you have to work to stay in. So I feel as far as college, they can be more open and honest about what it really is instead of sugarcoating it.
It takes all of us doing our part, and I think with us doing our piece here, parents doing their part, the schools doing their part, everybody doing their part will help to make that child most successful.